Yo, solo leveling fam, think soon Jinwoo is the only boss. Nah, the real flex is the power behind the scenes. The Hunters Association, stay tuned. Welcome to Xeref AF, where we break down every epic detail from your favorite anime. Today, we're diving deep into the most overlooked shadow in solo leveling, the Hunters Association. Not just one country's group, but the entire organization that shapes the world of hunters. While Jinwoo's shadow army gets all the hype, this powerhouse has a hidden influence that controls the fate of humanity. If you're vibing with this, make sure to share this video with your crew who can't get enough of solo leveling. First up, what is the Hunters Association? They're the unseen hand guiding the hunters. They stepped in right after the gate opened and completely reshaped the world. Instead of flashy summons, they work behind the scenes, organizing raids, managing resources, and setting strict rules for power use. Remember that scene in the Manhwa where the system revamped the hunter rankings and resource allocation? That was pure association power at work. They're not your typical organization. They're the backbone that holds the hunter system together, making sure balance is maintained when chaos erupts. Now, let's talk about hidden influence. The Hunters Association isn't just there to look pretty. They control the flow of resources and decide who gets to rise. They regulate the use of power in every major raid and dungeon. Imagine, without their airtight policies, the entire system would collapse in absolute chaos. In one epic arc, when hunters were scrambling for upgrades, their strict guidelines forced even the strongest to toe the line. No cap, their decisions shape not only individual fates, but the destiny of all hunters. Now, let's zoom in on how this ties into Soon Jinwoo's meteoric rise. While Jinwoo's insane shadow army and power leap steal the spotlight, the Hunters Association played a major role behind the scenes. They handed him opportunities, even if it meant imposing limitations that pushed him to work harder. Remember during the high-stakes raids when Jinwoo had to follow the rules even when his power was off the charts? Those strict policies forced him to adapt and evolve faster. It's like having an invisible coach who is both your biggest supporter and your toughest critic at the same time. This push and pull dynamic is a huge part of why Jinwoo gets even more OP over time. Overall, the Hunters Association is a force to be reckoned with. They're not just bureaucrats, they're strategic masterminds. Their policies influence every major conflict between humans and monsters. They track every detail of the hunter's performance, ensuring that power doesn't run wild unchecked. Their role in managing the balance of power is crucial, especially in battles where the stakes are sky high. In many ways, they're the non-glamorous hero that keeps the story grounded and the world of solo leveling functioning, even when darker forces are at play. To wrap it up, while everyone raves about Soon Jinwoo, his epic shadow army, the Hunters Association remains the most overlooked shadow. They build the framework for every major twist and turn, creating a complex narrative full of tension and growth. Their influence is subtle but super important. They direct the rise and limits of every hunter. Without them, solo leveling wouldn't have that deep, strategic flavor that makes the story so compelling. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Is the Hunters Association the secret MVP behind Soon Jinwoo's success? Drop your hot takes in the comments below. And if you love this deep dive and can't stop thinking about solo leveling, hit that like button and send this video to your pals who are also deep in the solo leveling fandom. Don't forget to subscribe to Xeref AF for more epic anime content and training battles. Stay legendary, stay woke, and I'll catch you in the next video.